Okay, let's get started, you all. Guess what? Tonight's Facebook Live is being brought to you by Women United for Trump. Visit the Diamond and Silk store to get your Women United for Trump t-shirt or cap. Your name is going to be entered into a drawing. And guess what? We're going to pull the names on November the 25th, and somebody is going to be having lunch, you and a guest, with Diamond and
Yes,
Silk.
two people.
And men, we want you to visit the Diamond and Silk store to get your Men United for Trump caps. Your name is going to be entered into a drawing as well. And we're going to pull those names on November the 25th. And somebody, you and a guest, is going to be meeting Diamond and Silk for lunch. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk one-on-one, and we're going to have a good time.
Yes,
so I'm so excited about that. So diamondandsilkstore.com.
And don't forget to like our Facebook page. We're trying to reach 1 million likes.
That's
so
right.
Be sure to share our page with your family, with your friends. Tell them to share our page with their family and friends and so forth. We're trying to reach 1 million likes. So be sure to like our Facebook page.
And you know what? I just got to throw this out here. Everything you all is authentic when it comes to people liking our page. We don't buy our likes. I see people, they buy their likes, and you can look at their engagement and tell that they buy their likes.
Right.
We don't buy any likes. These are real people that go to our page and like our page.
That's right.
We don't buy any of that. You all go, you like it, and we appreciate that. We really, really, really do. Thank you. Like our page. We're trying to reach 1 million people.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, girl.
Oh.
So a lot has happened.
No.
I'm minding my business.
We minding our business.
And there is something on the news about this play or this musical called Hamilton.
Right.
And how they treated Mike Pence last night, girl. Now, according to news sources, actor Brandon Victor Dixon asked the vice president-elect to listen to his lecture about how a diverse America is alarmed and anxious about the incoming Trump administration. So he gave him his spiel, and I don't even feel like repeating this whole spiel.
Well, it's important to repeat it.
Okay, let's repeat it.
And it's important to repeat it so everybody out there will know what's going on and what we're talking about.
So he said, we are the diverse America who are alarmed and anxious that your new administration will not protect us, our planet, our children, our parents, or defend us and uphold our what's that word, girl?
Inalienable rights.
Rights, thank you. Sorry. Dixon said as Pence exited the building. We truly hope that this show has inspired you to uphold our American values and to work on behalf of all of us. Dixon added as the crowd exploded in applause and cheers.
And now before he said that, he encouraged everybody in the audience to tweet
and use their phone.
And use their and tweet the comment, okay? Now, there's a time and there's a place for everything.
It surely is.
There's a time and there's a place for everything.
It surely is. There's a time and there's a place. And that was not the time or the place. And I felt like Brandon Victor Dixon,
that's right,
he was trying to embarrass our future vice president.
Not only
he was trying to embarrass him. He was being condescending. And they always throw this thing around where I don't think that you're going to protect us. Well, you know what? I don't think that you all are doing right about protecting America.
That's right.
When we see you out rioting and looting and staging these planned protests.
That's right.
That's a problem.
It's a problem. Not only did they do that, they humiliated him. And they harassed him. You know, a person should be able to go out for a family outing, to a play, a musical, to dinner, or what have you, without being taunted, humiliated, and ostracized. And what this gentleman did at this Hamilton play was a shame. And I say that it was also rude.
It was very rude,
disrespectful, and downright deplorable.
And the reason why he felt like he can do that because up under 8 years of Barack Obama, you all have been so damn disrespectful. But you will not do that up under this administration.
You will not do that here.
No,
and he was very disrespectful.
I consider these people bigots, and here's why. Bigot means. Let me tell you what bigot means, so people won't get it twisted.
Right.
Bigot means when you take and a person who is intolerant towards those who hold different opinions.
Right.
So if conservatives hold a different opinion than the liberals, the first thing liberals want to do is call us bigots when really they are the bigots. See, the people got out and they voted.
Right.
Donald Trump won this fair and square.
That's right.
He don't owe these damn liberals anything.
He don't owe them nothing.
The only thing he owed them is to be the best president for them.
That's right.
But all of this here being condescending, trying to embarrass somebody, yes, taking and tying his name to all of this rhetoric and hate.
That's right.
Y'all gonna stop doing that.
They got to stop doing it. It's very disrespectful to do it. And then to stand there and feel like you're right and to have your people, the other people backing him up like it's an okay thing to do. See, they've been, like you said, doing this for so long with Barack Obama, disrespecting people in certain positions. They have no respect and they feel like it is okay to stand there and do that. Right. And it is wrong. It is really, really wrong.
Somebody said they heard that they were canceling tickets. They should cancel
and they
tickets.
should cancel tickets.
I also heard that people were boycotting Hamilton. That's what you get. You had no business. If you wanted to talk to Mike Pence,
that's right,
you should have called him up on the phone.
That's right.
I mean, it's ways that you can get to. You know what? Donald Trump has an open door policy.
That's right.
You can get to them and get your message across.
That's right.
You know, I don't understand what the fear and the anger is about.
But see, if you said, I just listen to what this gentleman said. He said that he's alarmed and he's anxious.
I'm alarmed by what they do, and I'm anxious about what the liberals are doing, how they're destroying America. We are alarmed too.
But what they have to understand is this. You being alarmed and anxious is something that has to do with you.
That's right.
Undercoverly, it has something to do with you. Because this man has been president-elect for a week and a half.
That's right.
He have not been given a chance to do what he said he's going to do. You won't even give him a chance to do what he said he's going to do. But then you want to be alarmed and anxious as if he's not going to do anything, but you never have given him a chance or never gave him a chance.
Right.
As of yet, it's only been a week and a half.
And not only that, the left always say we have to practice tolerance. Well, why aren't you all practicing tolerance?
That's right.
Why are you counting your biddies before they hatch?
Yes.
Why are you doing that?
Yes.
Like you said, you haven't given this man a chance.
That's right.
All you doing is spewing hate.
Yes.
You planning these protests. And
That's
you thought
right.
what you was doing, Brandon Victor Dixon
That's
thought
right.
he was doing something cool when he did that.
No.
They should fire him.
Yes.
And if they don't fire him and he don't come out and apologize
That's right.
for being disrespectful to the vice president, then people should boycott Hamilton.
He was being stupid. And that's his own insecurity.
That's right.
Those are people, when I see the rioters out there in the streets destroying America, when I see a person like this Mr. Dixon guy standing there thinking he could say lecture our vice president, when I see people taking and burning the American flag, disrespecting America, I found out that a lot of times these people have their own insecurity.
And their own agenda that they're
trying to push. That's right.
Speaking of agenda, girl, another thing that has been happening in the news, you know, there has been people writing derogatory things on walls and things of that nature. Come to find out, girl, according to the Gateway Pundit, there were 2 students, girl, 119, 118, vandalized the campus church with swastikas, and then attaching Trump name to it. Yeah, and they didn't even vote for Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are liberals. So you have a lot of liberals spewing hate, and they're trying to say that these are Donald Trump supporters when these are straight liberals.
When it's the liberals that's doing it. And then I watch CNN. They are straight racist. They just straight racist.
They makes me so mad.
I look at their storylines and the different topics that they speak about. Everything is attached to the word racist, KKK, white nationalists, and then they add Mr. Trump's name to it to try to tie it all to it.
Right.
And those are the stories that they continue to spin. And I absolutely stopped watching CNN so that I can have a peace of mind. Because they crazy.
Senator Jeff Sessions.
Yes.
You know, now he is right there to be the Attorney General.
The Attorney General.
I've never heard these stories about Senator Jeff Sessions until now. They're calling him out of his name. They're calling him a racist. He calls somebody a boy. Hell, I call you boy and girl. I'm always say girl or girl, how you doing, girl?
Right.
So does that make me a racist for saying that? I mean, I don't get it.
And what I don't understand is this. This man is a sitting senator. Senator Jeff Sessions. Correct?
He's a sitting senator, right. Yes.
If they didn't have a problem with electing him as senator of something he said over 30 years ago, I only have 4 things to say to you. 4 words.
What, girl?
Shut the hell up.
Shut up. That's
because
right.
This, you didn't go back 30 years whenever he was running for senator.
Right.
Why are you
bringing up this 30, foolishness?
Exactly. Right now.
This is the left. Also, this is the now they want to call this man out of his name. But back in 2015,
right,
there was the 50-year anniversary for the Bloody Sunday in Alabama. He was right there in the march, hand in hand with black folks marching. I mean, y'all got to stop looking at the mainstream media. Right. They ain't nothing but liars. Everybody that Donald Trump picked for his cabinet, yes, they're trying to scrutinize, ostracize, and make them to be like they're racist. So I bet you
if he goes diamond and silk for something, they'll be calling us racist too. But for Mr. Sessions, as a U.S. attorney, Mr. Sessions helped desegregate Alabama schools. Okay? He also led in the prosecution of Henry Francis Hayes, who was the head of the state branch Ku Klux Klan, and was charged with murder of a black teenager named Michael Donald. Sessions fought to have this man prosecuted, and he won. Okay? Hayes was ultimately executed and $7 million fined a $7 million civil judgment against the Klans that helped crush them. When I say crush them, I mean dismantle the Klansmen back in Alabama. Sessions is the one that was the lead prosecution,
which is a Republican.
Okay, so when they take and they try to go back and say and try to tie Mr. Sessions to all of these damnable things, right? They're taking things out of context and they're lying to you, just like CNN and a lot of these liberal news network lied to you all and said that Hillary Clinton was up in the polls and she was going to win. They're lying to you about this right here.
They ain't nothing but liars.
Nothing but straight liars.
I don't believe anything that they say, and you shouldn't believe everything that you
hear that they say.
Listen, Senator Sessions is a good man. This is somebody that we've met. He's a very meek and a very humble man.
Yes.
And he's going to do his job.
That's right.
Donald Trump is going to put the right people around him.
Yes, and you're going to stop kicking our people in their faces.
Right.
You're
and stop And what the left is trying to do, they want a race war.
They want it.
So what they do is they continue to stoke racism and fear.
Yes.
I hope don't nobody ever look at CNN again. I hope they don't.
No, they need to go down in the tank.
Sorry, y'all, but I'm going to have to look at them because I got to always see what the enemy is talking about.
Girl,
I can have something
I'm going to have to say a prayer on them. Yeah. Because they have really gotten underneath my skin with all of this racial divide. Oh, you know, when you have these different radio hosts, and you have these different news pundits and different things, you know, they should use their platform for unity. Right. And for uniting America, especially with all of the damnable things that's going on.
And another thing, you eat without seeing cast the first stone.
That's right.
What have you done back in your life? Ain't none of you all perfect, and all of you all sitting up there on that platform, your ass ain't perfect.
You're not perfect.
Because then, for the grace of God, I can go back and find something on y'all.
That's right. And how about this? Did you know that Steve Harvey is accused of racism in a lawsuit filed by Joseph Cooper?
What happened, girl? What you find?
Joseph Cooper is saying he has some quote of Mr. Steve Harvey making some racial quotes, right? Said that he has some tapes that were made from 20 years ago.
Joseph, where the tapes? Why you didn't call Diamond and Silk to give us these tapes, boy?
But here's the deal. What? Harvey in return sued Mr. Cooper of using the recordings to extort $5 million from him. And so every time that Steve Harvey would get hired for a television show, Cooper would contact the owners and inform them of the potential embarrassing material of the tapes. And he would attempt to have them influence Harvey to pay him for those tapes. I said all of that to say this. Look at how Mr. Harvey said something 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
20 years ago, he said something. And now you have somebody coming up trying to accuse him of racism based on something he said 20 years ago.
You know, it's a wonder that guy didn't go to jail for blackmail.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's in court right now. So he's gonna have to go to jail for blackmail.
Yeah, you don't blackmail nobody.
You don't do it. But look at the recordings that they found on Mr. Trump.
Right.
Okay, from all of those many years ago.
And then you had Steve Harvey running up at his mouth.
That's where I'm going.
Okay. And so that's why I say, you all.
Yes.
Nobody has the right to start running up at their mouth about anything.
Yes.
Because we all have said some crazy things back in the day.
And you may not pay what you owe, but you will reap what you sow.
That's right.
So, Mr. Harvey,
I might need to zip it up.
Exactly.
You may need to zip it
up.
That's
right. Right. Because now somebody is suing Steve Harvey for racism.
And see, that's why you can't be on your I understand if you like your candidate, and that's fine. Right. But when you throw the other candidate up under the bus, like he ain't this, he ain't that.
That's right.
Remember, when you point that finger, that thumb is always pointing back at you. I didn't know that there.
Yes, honey. And you know that it was 3 buildings with Mr. Trump's name on it.
Oh, yeah. And they took his name off of him, which was dumb. The dumbest thing about that is, you all, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Donald J. Trump is the most powerful man in the world.
That's right.
Right now.
Yes.
So the mistake by taking his name off of those buildings just devalued those buildings.
The rent is going down.
Ain't nobody gonna want to stay there now.
That's right.
His name is the reason why people
his name alone
lease those buildings. But now ain't nobody gonna want to stay there. Y'all done devalued. Y'all are so whoever thought about that is dumb. This is the most powerful man in the world. He beat the media. Yes. He beat the left. Yes. He beat the Clinton. Yes. He beat the Clinton cash.
That's right.
He beat the elite.
That's right.
And y'all gonna do that?
That's
dumb
right.
Dumb move. Anything that you got Trump on, you need to keep that, for keepsake, because it may be valuable. It may be valuable. Listen, we trying to tell y'all. Stupid move. Dumb move. I hope people start moving out the building.
Well, the rent's going to have to go down.
It's
going to go down because it's not going to be of any value at all.
Well, girl, speaking of elites, Donald J. Trump met with Mitt Romney today. Yeah.
Girl, I went back and looked at a video when we did that video, and you was just shocked. Girl, I laughed and laughed and laughed.
But see, here's the deal. I'm like this here. You want to keep your friends close.
That's right.
But keep your enemies closer.
That's right.
Now, I saw where he met with them. I love Donald J. Trump.
We love
with all of my heart. Yes. I consider him as a friend, and I will never steer him wrong.
Right.
I hope Mitt is not going to be nowhere around him.
Because Mitt don't fit.
He don't fit. That's right. He don't fit. And he full of beep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. I said shh.
I'm glad that you mending fences, which you should.
That's right.
You should always mend fences.
That's right.
But you also need to know what your enemy is doing.
That's right.
Because this man tried to derail Donald Trump's candidacy.
Yes.
His whole campaign, he tried to derail it.
That's right.
And I saw that. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a Sagittarius.
Yes.
I don't forget. I may forgive you, but I'm not going to forget. I'm going to remember what you did.
That's right.
And I can't let that go.
Let that go. Exactly right. It's a lot of snakes in the grass.
I can't let that go.
And they part of that swamp.
And I'm just like, if he going to drain the swamp,
yes.
I'm glad that you mend the fence. But
yes.
I don't want Donald Trump to put people around him that have a potential of stabbing him in the back, and then it's breaking news and these here people on the TV talking ignorant.
Yeah.
No,
I trust the process, and I believe that Mr. Trump is smarter than that. I believe Mr. Trump have his own clever way of doing things.
Somebody said Mitt is very knowledgeable. If he was that knowledgeable, why did he do that to Donald J. Trump?
He would have been knowledgeable to know that Donald Trump was going to be the next president.
Right, of the United States.
That's right.
I'm sorry. I can't. You all, that's one, because I watched him.
Yes.
He tried to derail his campaign.
Yes.
And I love Donald Trump. I love him. He know I love him with all of our hearts.
Yes.
We all do. All of us do.
Yes.
But you know what? We're going to take some calls because I want to hear what y'all got to say.
Yes.
Because I can be mutual on this. And I'm trusting the process, and I'm trusting Donald J. Trump.
Yes.
I just don't want people around him that have the potential of stabbing him in his back. Yes. Yes.
I think that it's like kiss my ring. Yacht. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Can I just say one more thing about racism?
Yes, you can.
Real quick. You know, I looked up the definition of racist. Okay, because I hear that word. It floats around so much, and everybody is calling everybody a racist. You even got white people calling other white people racist now.
They call black people
and
racist.
Now white people calling black people racist. It's ridiculous. So I looked up the word racist, and it says it's a person who believes that a particular race is superior to the other.
Okay.
Having or showing the belief that a particular race is superior to the other.
Right.
So how is it that us wanting our borders secured, how is that racist?
Well, it's not racist.
How is it racist that I may call a person, if you white, I may call you white, or if a white person call you black, then now you're making a racist statement.
So now they're saying that white people can't call black people black?
It's like
we are black,
but I got
I'm
that.
chocolate black, baby.
But people are becoming so insensitive political correct on everything, and it's coming from the left.
Oh yeah.
And President Obama, Hillary Clinton, nobody is coming out to address what their people is doing.
They don't care about that. They want the country in disarray.
Right.
They want the country in disarray. It's very sad.
It's so sad that people do not understand the definition of racist that they're using out of context.
Right. Hold on, Shelley. Bukowski. Bukowski. I hope I said it right.
Come on.
I probably didn't. She want to know, what did Mitt do? Did he support Clinton? Listen, go back. Mitt Romney tried to derail Donald Trump's campaign by saying he was a phony, he was a fake, he was a fraud.
Man.
He actually, you all, set up TV time. It was breaking news, like a press conference.
Right.
He did that towards Donald J. Trump, and it could have derailed his campaign.
That's right.
And I can't forget that, because I don't need you around Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
In the cabinet.
Yes.
And now it's breaking news because you done set up this here news conference because now you want to try to derail him again. What he's doing now. No.
We don't need no more.
I'm glad that Donald Trump has mend fences, because you should mend fences.
That's right.
But I do not trust. I'm sorry. Mitt don't fit.
No, Mitt don't fit, and he's full of.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that.
And we are proud of our president-elect. We are proud.
Very proud of him.
You know, he's ahead of schedule with even picking his cabinet.
That's right.
Because a lot of the other presidents that was elected took them about 3 or 4 weeks to get their cabinet.
Right.
So Donald Trump, he is on the job, getting the job done.
Right.
And he don't need to be derailed. People need to stop trying to throw roadblocks in front of his face.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Or in the way of him doing what needs to be done so that he can begin to make America great again.
And somebody said never trust Mitt.
We don't trust him. We know Mitt don't fit.
But you got to keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. But I'll never forget that right there. I was shocked. I was like, are you serious, Mitt?
Yeah.
So when he did that, you all.
He's part of the elite. And he's full of it.
Yeah.
He's part of the swamp.
I can't get with him.
And he knows he's part of the swamp.
Yeah, he can't.
So
also, I want to throw this out there, girl. I don't know if you all remember us showing you all a video of these people beating up on a Trump supporter. Dragging him, kicking him, and beating on him.
That's right.
Well, guess what?
What?
They caught him, girl.
Oh, good.
It was 4 of them. Yes, it was 4 people arrested. Chicago police said 4 people were arrested and charged with vehicle hijacking a week after video of a man being beaten while onlookers yelled, "Don't vote for Trump," went viral. Julian Christian, 26, Jawan Collins, 20, Ray Jane Lewis, 21, and a 17-year-old girl not named by police because she is a juvenile were arrested and charged with 1 felony count carjacking. They should go to jail for at least 20 years. Because they could have killed that man.
They could have killed him.
I am so happy. Make them all pay for that.
That was like a hate crime.
That was like a hate crime. That's right, because that man was minding his business. He wasn't doing nothing. And I don't tolerate it. Even the boys. They put that swastika.
That's right.
Sprayed that on the bathrooms.
Yes.
They should go to jail
too. Go to jail.
And tie Trump name to it. They should give them 20 years.
That's right.
They were white and these were black. All of them need 20 years.
They need to go in. They need to go.
All of them need 20 years.
Somebody said, I hear what you're saying, ladies, but it shows character reaching out to him. Mitt does have skill. Mitt does have skill, but he need to use those skills in somebody else's candidacy.
That's right. Listen, I understand that Mitt has skill.
Yeah.
But I cannot, listen, I'll forgive you. but Diamond will never forget what you did. Certain things people did, I'm like, I was taken back. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Everybody want to come out the woodwork now that he
all
won.
of a sudden right now.
We've been at this here for almost 18, 19 doggone months. Stopping for this man.
Yes.
Making a case for this man.
That's right.
And these doggone people.
Yes.
They did everything they could to derail his campaign.
That's right.
And you think Diamond gonna sit up and smile about
this
that?
This is back in the primary.
I'm sorry. Mitt don't fit.
That's right. And
I am sorry. That's right. I'm sorry, you all.
And with everything that's going on, I'm seeing a lot of these people. They wasn't there from the get-go. They wasn't there when he became the nominee.
That's right.
They brought their behinds in on the tail end of everything.
And then they act like they done did this and did that. And I just look and I just shake my head.
That's right.
I just shake my doggone head like, where have you all been?
Where the hell have you been?
Where you have been? And I love Kanye West.
We love you, Kanye.
Kanye.
No.
He said, if I was to vote, because he said he didn't vote, he would have voted for Trump. And I heard that the crowd went crazy and they booed him.
They booed him.
But Kanye, you should have been on the Trump train from the beginning. Because, baby, we really needed you. I mean, we got so much hate from people.
Yes.
And if you're not willing to go through that, I don't need to see your face skinning and grinning because you think you done something when you ain't done a damn thing.
Don't come right now.
You ain't done nothing.
Hell, we done already doggone pick the collard greens, clean the collard greens, cut the collard greens, cook the collard greens.
And now you want to come eat them like you done done something. And I'm sorry, Diamond and Silk will call your behind.
Gonna call you right on out. It's a lot of you all I see. You're out there on TV.
Like they done done. So like, where was these people from the very beginning?
And nobody knows
we was here from the damn primary.
That's
where was these doggone people at?
Somewhere trying to stab Mr. Trump
in the back. No.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
Trying to get their buddy in.
That's right.
And all of these people that's trying to attach yourself to Diamond and Silk, you don't know us.
Stop trying to attach yourself to Diamond and Silk.
That's right.
Because a lot of you all are opportunists.
That's right.
That's what you
are.
We
don't know you.
Stop trying to attach yourself to us.
Yes. And then all of these people, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Because where were you at when we were priming the pump?
Where were you at? Yeah. And then all of these people trying to attach themselves to Mr. Trump.
Right.
Just to get what? Just to be seen?
I guess that's what they trying to do.
If you wasn't here at the beginning, if you wasn't here during, and you wasn't here trying to help,
that's right.
Go sit your ass.
Let's go sit down. Somebody said my wife didn't know who you were. I was like, what? I'm just looking. Ladies, have you heard of the Planned Million March on DC? I don't know what I've heard of something about that, but I don't know if that's the left or is that the right. I don't know who's putting that on.
Well, I did hear of some stuff that they're trying to do for the inauguration and so forth. It's people trying to reap havoc, and it is a damn shame. It's really a shame that our democracy over here requires for us to vote for whoever we want to vote for. Whoever wins. We move on. The next 4 years, we do it all over again, right? But for these people to be out in the street, rioting, marching, and talking about they don't even know what the hell they marching for. Don't. Getting paid. These are paid protesters out here in these streets. And with the rhetoric that they're spewing, on their end, they don't know what they need to realize is that they're making it worse for themselves.
That's right.
They're making it worse for themselves.
Right.
And it's not gonna get you nowhere. Being stupid.
That's right. Absolutely. Somebody was giving me something that I need for my cold, y'all.
Oh.
I didn't have no cold victory. Now, it was all of those kisses. I don't know who gave me that cold. And they will come up and kiss you right in the mouth. They don't care.
All over.
So somebody gave me a cold. I'm feeling a lot better.
I told Diamond, they looking at her like she's chocolate.
Like I'm just some chocolate bar. They come up to me and they kiss all over me, but I love y'all, so I do.
Yes.
So yes. Oh, somebody said people need to boycott the musical. Oh, I'm not going to watch that. So I
wouldn't want to go watch it. People got to realize, really, hate starts with you.
That's right.
Hate starts in your own heart. A lot of times, things that reflect back to you is the things that you are. Did you know that?
Also, somebody said they're allowing college kids to cut classes just to protest, which is so sad. You know, it's a sad day in our country when you don't you don't even respect the institution of school no more. Sad. You just walk out the class and go protest. It's crazy.
And a lot of those people that's out there protesting did not even vote.
They didn't even go vote.
They're not even registered to vote.
And then they mad because our man won because we got out and we voted.
Yes.
Listen, you all, just want to just come in and just say this Facebook Live is being brought to you by Women United for Trump. We want you to visit the Diamond and Silk store to get your Women United for Trump t-shirt or hat. Yes. And men, get your Men United for Trump hat. And what's going to happen, once you purchase that, your name is going to be entered into a drawing. And on November the 25th, we're going to pull the name. And guess what? We're going to be having lunch with you and a guest somewhere.
That's right.
We're going to fly to you and have lunch with you. It's going to be a one-on-one conversation. Yes. And y'all get to hang out with Diamond and Silk. And we're going to be pulling them names on November the 25th. So visit the Diamond and Silk store to make your purchase.
And don't forget to like our Facebook page. We're trying to reach 1 million likes.
We're trying to reach 1 million likes. Yes. We don't buy our likes. We like authentic people.
That's right.
To like our page. Yeah. Not just because, sometimes people will take and they spend money to buy likes. I see a lot of people do that so that they can look a certain way. We still know you a fake, fraud, and phony. Especially when you got close to 1 million people, but only 300 people has engaged you. That lets us know you don't bought all of your likes.
They like waste, fraud, and abuse.
That's like, yeah. They fake. And
look, we're going to start taking some phone calls. Look, the number is 980-224-4600. That's 980-224-4600. Go ahead and call Diamond and Silk and let us know what's on your mind, what you're thinking about, and what do you think about this? What's his name?
Who, Mitt?
The Hamilton
Hamilton guy and Mitt Romney.
Yes. What's his name?
His name. Who, the Hamilton guy?
Yes, the Hamilton
guy. The Hamilton guy, his name is Brandon Victor Dixon.
Mr. Dixon. Okay, we have our first caller on the line. Hello, caller.
Hey, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Bill Clinton, and I'm calling again from Arkansas.
You ain't no damn. Listen, this is exactly what we're talking about, Bill. Hillary done already lost.
That's right.
It ain't gonna be nothing you can do. We don't even want to hear from you.
Yes.
If you're not talking about Danny Williams and how you gonna reach out to your son, we don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You got to pay some child support.
That's right. Because we know you the baby daddy. We know you the baby daddy, Bill.
Listen, we love you, but we got a serious topic that we're talking about. We'll talk to you later, Bill. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Hey, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, my name's John DeCarlo, calling from San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, okay, so tell us what you think about this actor, Brandon Victor Dixon, and how he did our future Vice President Pence.
I'm just very frustrated, very upset. I'm really upset about a lot of things that are going on, the electoral college and all that, and how they're threatening them.
Who's threatening them?
He's absolutely right. Yes, there's somebody's being threatened.
It's the liberals threatening the
electoral college. That's right. Go ahead. Tell them. Let us know what's going on, sweetie.
Yes.
I've been watching on Facebook and just very upset. I'm posting myself and saying I'm just really upset at how these people are threatening the liberal left and how they're spewing their hate, and they're saying how much they are loved, they're tolerant and all this and that, but when they don't get their way, they act like a bunch of little babies.
That's right.
They sure do.
Yes.
And what do you think about Mitt Romney? What do you think about Donald Trump?
Oh, God, he's a twit. He is such oh my God, forgive my language, he's a jackass, in my opinion.
We agree.
Thank you so much for calling, darling. You have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Love you.
I love you
too, darling.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that Mitt thing.
No, a lot of people need to really go suck on a lemon.
Those
ones that's whining about everything.
And how the liberal is going to threaten the elect. You should be jailed for that. You communicate a threat, go to jail for that. That's jail. Right. Yeah. Hey, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Dee Brown, and I'm from North Carolina.
Hey, Dee. Okay, girl.
How are you guys?
Are we doing wonderful? So give us your thoughts. Tell us what you think. We love you too.
I just want to say one thing: that the View and the Whoopi Goldberg meltdown, and then the Hamilton thing. These people are actors.
Yeah.
They are where they are because we made them what they are.
That's right.
Yep.
And they are insecure, attention-grabbing people. Mm-hmm. That's why they are actors. That's why they're in the profession that they're in. And so they're going to do anything they have to do to get attention, good or bad, And the only thing we can do, our power, is to boycott them in every way. The View needs to be taken off the air. Hamilton needs to be shut down. And the people that voted for Trump, we need to stand up and we need to be heard.
Absolutely.
I'm tired of the liberals strong-arming us. It's ridiculous.
She's absolutely right.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, darling. We love you.
You know what? She's right. 60-some million people voted for Donald Trump. How about we not spend our dollars? How about if Whoopi come out with a new movie, a new book, we ignore it. We spend our money with her.
That's right.
I stopped looking at the View because of her. I stopped looking at the View.
That's right.
She was very nasty because she's an icon.
Right.
Donald Trump is an icon. And for her to call one icon a racist, when you point that finger, that thumb is always pointing back at you.
That's right.
It just really irritates.
And after listening to Whoopi's conversation, she's really her own racist.
Yeah,
she's
she really is.
Within her own
so she's a bigot. That's what she is.
That's right.
How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Linjoy. I'm calling from California.
Okay,
hey,
girl.
Darling.
Give us your thoughts about what's going on. What you think?
Okay, yeah, I know about the whole thing with Hamilton, but the one thing that I just really wanted you ladies to talk about is, what about the whole thing with DACA and the illegal immigration? I know Donald Trump is saying because I voted for Trump, super proud I did. He was going to get rid of the violent criminals, but what about the DACA? I guess it's not even constitutional what Obama did. Does he have any plans to address that as well?
Yeah. Well, hopefully when he get everything, his cabinet up and running, he will be addressing those issues.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yes.
I believe Donald Trump is going to do. Thank you for calling, darling.
Thank you,
I think he's going to do everything that he said he was going to do.
He is.
He's just putting the right people in place to get this here done.
That's right. It's an inch is a cinch. A yard is hard. He got to do one thing at a time.
Right.
Remember, it's only been a week and a half
that
he's been president-elect.
That's right. And he haven't been sworn in yet.
That's right.
So please give him a chance.
But I will say this. His plans is to get rid of those criminals. If you're here illegally and you're a criminal, you got to go.
That's right.
Okay? Also to secure our borders.
Right.
How you say that about a house with no walls?
A house, if you got a house and you ain't got no walls, everybody gonna be able to see what
Anybody
you do.
gonna be able to come up in your house.
Everybody be able to come up in your house and see your business.
So this gives the illegal immigrants that are good people, and you here because you want to obtain the American dream. This gives you the opportunity to get legal. Go get your paperwork in order.
That's right.
Right now, you have the opportunity to do that instead of marching in American streets for rights and not doing it the right way.
Well, I even heard the Mexico president had something to say to his illegal people that's over here. What he should have said, y'all bring y'all behinds home.
Bring your butts back home. And for the ones that's out in the streets talking about he's not my president and you here illegally, you're right. Donald Trump is not your president. You need to go back to Mexico where your president is. Okay.
That's right. He was got
another
for
caller
you.
Right
Go
here.
ahead and address it.
Hey, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Christy from Tennessee.
Hey,
and I have never been so glad when the election was over with. I was exhausted. I had campaigned for that man and lost friends that I've had since grade school.
Wow.
All these celebrities that are going off about him and all the people that he is appointing to office, they need to go out in the streets and use some of that energy to get rid of these protesters.
That's right.
And talk some sense into them.
Absolutely.
They're just ridiculous.
I agree.
Totally agree.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, darling.
And like the last caller said, these are actors.
Yes.
And we made them.
That's right.
And just like we made them, we can take their behinds down
right
too.
on down.
We don't have to buy nothing. We don't have to. And I agree.
Yeah.
Either they can change the platform of the View or
right.
take it off.
Or take it off.
Take it off.
Make sure whenever you call in, you all got to cut your stuff down now so you can hear us. And we can hear you. You got to cut down.
And a lot of these people said they were gonna leave anyways. Why they ain't hauling boogie out of here?
Bye.
They said they were gonna leave.
Yes, and we told you how you can do it. Plane, train, automobile. Get on out of here.
Bye bye.
I told them to get their coat, get their hat, and they don't have to come back.
I like it, girl.
You know.
Hey, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Come on, talk. Yes.
Hey, darling. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, I'm calling from Tyrone, Georgia.
Okay, you have cut your monitor down. Cut everything down so we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Yes, I can.
Hey, I commented on Facebook today because John Legend had compared Trump to Hitler. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. But you know what?
John Legend compared Trump to Hitler, and I was appalled by that. And I put that out on Facebook because I said, how dare you compare this man to a man who annihilated over 6 million Jews.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's so sad. And thank you for calling, baby. What John Legend don't realize, it's not black people that buy his music.
That's right.
Black people gonna bootleg his music, but it's white people that buy your music.
That's right.
I suggest white people, maybe you should stop buying John Legend music. I don't buy his music.
I heard that. I saw it. I saw the video and I heard it, and I was appalled as well because, you know, the more that you continue to spew the racial divide and the rhetoric like that, the more other black people, other people, even young people is gonna hear you, and they're gonna feel like it's okay to say it. That's why a lot of these schools, a lot of these children in these schools is saying a lot of these
derogatory things.
There you go.
Well, maybe he's trying to score black brownie points. But honey, Legend, listen to me. It is not black people that buy your music, boo-boo.
That's right.
They bootleg your music.
They bootleg it.
White folks is who buy your music.
That's right.
And so it was 60-some million white folk, black folks, Hispanics that voted for Donald Trump.
That's right.
And when they find out, Latinos, when they find Asians, when they find out what you said, your sales are going to tank because we're not going to buy any of your music for saying that.
That's right.
Do not tie him to anything derogatory.
That's right.
Hi, you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Hi.
Oh my God, did I really just get through?
Yes, you did, girl. Yes.
Come on, talk to us.
Oh, good. I'm so excited.
Yes.
I love you guys.
I love you more.
I love you guys.
We love you more, darling.
Okay, give us your thoughts. Tell us what you think about this here. Brandon Victor Dixon and what he did to our vice president-elect during that Hamilton play.
I think it's terrible. I think they're such hypocrites. You know, they're supposed to be all inclusive, and then, you know, they're treating him so badly, but, you know, everyone should be accepted.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Everyone,
I agree.
Especially with their opinion. Everybody have a right to their opinion.
That's right. And their beliefs. That's right. Thank you so much for calling.
Darling.
We love you.
Thank you.
You know what? Somebody said something about John Legend.
Oh.
Yeah, don't even buy his music. Yeah. You know what? Some of these people, you got to bring them back down to earth.
That's right.
They done lost their rabbit mind.
They sure have.
You got to bring them back down to earth. You got that platform and you think you can say whatever you want to and you think it's cute. We won't watch the View. If it's in your lineup, just take it out.
Just take it out.
Barbara Walters should know that show is fella. She could get anybody. It's just like what they did when they was trying to win this election. Clinton. She pulled out all these stars. You should have pulled out anybody.
That's right.
Nobody was voting for Hillary.
I'll tell you one voice. There was two voices that was so much louder than Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Who, girl?
Diamond and Silk.
Diamond and Silk. That's right, baby. Yes.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Okay, somebody said, please give your live phone number again so we can write it down, please.
It is 980-224-4600.
And somebody said, Gwen said, John Legend is pitiful and from my hometown. Nothing special. Thank you, Gwen.
Absolutely.
Hey, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Misty from Reno, Nevada.
Hey, Misty. Okay, what do you think about what's going on with this actor, Brandon Victor Dixon, and what he did to Mike Pence?
Well, I think it was inappropriate and uncalled for and extremely unprofessional. You wouldn't see these actors doing this to President Obama.
Oh, absolutely not.
That's right.
I didn't even see. That's right. You didn't do that to Obama. You didn't do that to Bush. So why are you doing that now to our vice president-elect? You didn't even do it to Biden.
That's right.
So why are you doing it now? So I totally agree with you.
That's right.
What do you think about Mitt Romney?
Because they're being allowed to. Obama's not stepping up as the president and saying this is not okay. This needs to stop. You need to show respect. He is condoning everything that is happening right down to these riots.
That's right.
Thank you, baby. Thank you for calling.
Thank you
and
very
she's
much.
Absolutely right.
And he's part of the problem.
Because Obama advised the protesters not to be silent. He advised the protesters the other day not to be silent. So what you want to do, I don't know what the hell he's trying to create. But I don't care about people's freedom of speech.
Right.
Have your freedom of speech, but don't be blocking and closing down stuff.
Right.
Don't be doing that because we ain't got time for. When I walk up in the play, I don't need you to announce that I'm there and then make some derogatory comment, acting like that. We are going to suppress people.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Right.
You ain't got to lecture us.
That's right. That's right. you know, people getting some stuff twisted
They're getting
for real.
It, yeah.
You know, your voice is supposed to be used for good.
That's right.
Not for evil.
That's right.
You should not be using your voice to try to divide this country even more.
That's right.
Because the very thing that you're saying Trump and Trump supporters are doing, you're out there doing it literally.
That's right. Absolutely.
Literally. You want to call us racist, but you out there being the racist by being divisive.
That's right. That's right.
You want to take and call us bigots, but you're out there being bigot because we have our opinion, you have your opinion, but you don't want to agree to disagree.
Right, and you're going to have to start agreeing to disagree because everybody has their opinion.
Own opinion.
That's right. That's right.
And a lot of people want to take and try to tie the Republicans to the KKK.
That was the Democrats.
The Democrats is the one that created the KKK.
Yeah, they created
to take and intimidate those.
Not only that, but the Jim Crow.
That's right.
Yes. And that's what's wrong with a lot of these Democrats.
That's right.
They mad at the Republicans because some of them Democrats done escaped that Democratic plantation.
Exactly. Yes.
Now they want to get mad at the Republicans about that.
That's right. And they know the only way to scare up a lot of Democrats, especially black folks,
that's right,
is by saying the word racist, the word bigot, or the words KKK.
Now everybody done got
scared.
Now
everybody's scared. Right. Running like little roaches.
That's right. That's how they do, girl.
And get another call here. Go ahead.
How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Josh.
Hey,
I'm from Illinois right now.
Hey, Josh, darling. Okay, talk to us. What you think about what Mr. Dixon did to our vice president?
Well, first of all, let me say my whole family is big fans of you guys, and we're just tickled pink by you. We're definitely entertained
by
you and spreading the truth and everything. I gotta say that at first I was kind of a little skeptical of Trump, just because I wasn't quite, sure about everything. But I did as I went on, I did start saying, okay, I'm going to support him because this is who we've got to get, and we got to stop Hillary. So, I'm behind him now because he's our commander-in-chief. And I think with this whole Mitt Romney thing, I didn't like him. I didn't want him as president when he was going up against Obama. So I don't think much of him in the first place for Mitt Romney. So, the whole thing with the actors and all that, like you guys said, they would not have done that with anybody else, coming on like that. They wouldn't have called them out like that. So it's inappropriate. If you're not going to, criticize people on your own side, you have no right criticizing other people on the other side.
That's
so I think that's just ludicrous. But that's the lunacy of the left.
Oh, absolutely.
They can't do it. They can't do it. And they wind up eating their own because if you look at, people even on the left that have went and said that they're going to give Trump a chance even. Like Dave Chappelle. He got reamed out by people just for saying he was going to give Trump a chance. Michael Moore, he got, he gave this great 3-minute speech, and it was shocking that he even said what he said. And, it's just amazing because they wind up eating their own. They're just ravenous. That if you do not walk lockstep with what their ideology.
That's right.
They will attack. Their own for going out of lockstep.
You're absolutely right, darling. That's how they roll. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
He's right because we have been so ostracized. For our stance on what we really believe.
That's right.
We want a country that's thriving. We want borders that's secure.
That's right.
We want when you come in this country, you come in the right way. You come in it legally. And you have everybody on the left, they ostracize and they criticize you for that. And they get upset if you don't go along with their agenda.
And the sad thing is that there are a lot of Trump supporters right now that's being traumatized, criticized, and ostracized just for saying that they voted for Donald Trump.
And did you hear about that fashion designer, the one that took and she made clothes for Michelle Obama? She's not going to make stuff for our future.
She said she's not?
She's not.
Oh, what a blessing. That means Melania can use her own designer.
That's right. First of all, Melania is always poised and she always looks beautiful.
She's always beautiful. That's right.
So I'm like, this here designer, we ain't buying none of your stuff. No way.
Bye.
Bye. That's right. If some of these people just buy.
Goodbye.
Good riddance. Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is John from Washington.
Hi, John. Come on, give us your thoughts about this actor, Brandon Victor Dixon.
I didn't read too much about it, but I did see it, and I just thought it was insane. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's just the Hollywood left. They're going to do it.
Right.
And it's sad.
It's very, very sad.
I just caught on the tail end of your video. I was wanting to ask you two girls, did you hear about the little, I think a 6-year-old boy that got kicked out of his house because he voted for Donald Trump at school?
Absolutely. Yes. We did a video on that the other day, and guess what? I believe that the mother is now being investigated by social services, so they now are involved. So yes. They're gonna get enough about putting derogatory videos out there because people are going to report you. They got to understand Donald Trump had over 60-some million people voted for him, so we got our eyes and our ears open. If we see something we don't like, we're going to report it.
That's right.
They're gonna stop that foolishness.
They're gonna stop
putting hate in young people. They're gonna stop that.
That's exactly.
Thank you so much for calling. We love you. We love you.
You know, I just remembered something. Did you see when Jesse Jackson asked President Obama to pardon Hillary Clinton?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, yes, I saw a little snippet of that. What? Exactly. So is he admitting to her guilt?
Maybe.
Or realize that there's something going wrong here. So they want President Obama to pardon Hillary Clinton before she even get charged with anything. And they also want President Obama to pardon some dreamers, some illegal immigrants.
That's dreamers.
Yes, to pardon them. Well, that don't make them U.S. citizens. That just pardon them from the criminality of crossing the border illegally or being here illegally. And I think that that's wrong.
It is.
Yes.
What I want to suggest illegal immigrants do, go down there and start getting your paperwork.
Start getting your paperwork. Yeah.
And get that in line.
And people got to realize that Donald Trump is not interested in putting more laws on the book.
Right.
He's interested in enforcing the laws that's already there on the book.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
And if you enforce those laws, you won't have all this illegal immigration.
Right. Hi, you over Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, my name's Patrick. I'm from East Tennessee.
Hey, Patrick. Okay, tell me, give me your thoughts about this actor, Brandon Victor Dixon.
I think it's just crazy. I mean, I'm really, like, I understand everybody supports their own people, but I don't see why anybody's bashing on either side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, just everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and everybody has their own view on how things are going in this world. And I mean, that's what's beautiful about this country. So why are we trying to take those rights away from certain people by instilling fear in them, making them afraid to say who they vote for?
That's right. Absolutely. That's right. And that's what the left keep doing to the right.
That's right.
And then they preaching that somebody is doing it to them. Nobody is taking away your liberties.
That's right.
Nobody is taking away your free speech. But if somebody come out and say, hey, I voted for Donald Trump, now the left want to get mad and want to jump on them.
That's right.
So you're absolutely right, baby.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
And they need to stop it. Thank you, darling. We love you.
I mean, I was at the Radford rally when they did that first big, huge Black Lives Matter movement happen, and we were one row in front of that, and it was almost terrifying. I was with a friend of mine, and she took our kids for a homeschooling experience because she homeschools, and so she wanted them to be like out there and see what was going on. And it was kind of scary, honestly.
Wow.
Well, you know, it is
what was going on.
What's so scary is when you have a sitting president that let this go on under his watch.
Under his watch.
They have no respect for him. And condone it.
Yes.
That's what's really, really, really scary. Right. And they think they're going to do the same thing with Trump. No. Thank you so much for calling, baby.
Darling. You're going to respect President Trump.
Oh, yeah, you're going to respect
You may not respect President Obama, but your behind going to respect President Trump.
Yeah.
And you know, now they got a group called White Lives Matter. So you got the White Lives Matter going up against the Black Lives Matter.
Really?
Yes, girl. And it's like they're face to face. And I just turned the channel because I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Don't do
creating this BS?
It should be all lives matter.
All lives matter.
Because all of us is important, you all. Not just one side. All of us is important.
Where did these groups come from? What were they created from? What is their agenda?
Right, and there's an agenda trying to be
It's not about unity.
Right.
You know, we are all about unity here. Donald Trump is all about unity. And I am sick and tired of people always saying that Donald Trump need to be the one to stop this or create that.
They need to be the one to stop another sitting president.
Donald Trump said the night that he made his speech, he wants to work for all people. But when I look at the news and I listen to the left, they continue on with he's this, he's that, he need to be the one to stop this. No, what people need to do is stay your butt at home.
And stop all this foolishness.
And put in some application for some jobs.
That's right. If you want to be out there protesting, go put in the application.
That's right. Or go over there and fight ISIS.
I want to just make this here one comment. You know, after Donald Trump won, there was this young man. He went into Starbucks to get him a cup of coffee or a drink. You know, the little, and he asked him to put Trump on it, and they called the police on him, girl.
What?
They called the police on him. So anybody, when you go to Starbucks, tell them to put Trump. Be proud of who we voted for.
Yes.
We voted this man in. We're proud. We have nothing to be ashamed for.
Nothing to be ashamed about. Nothing to be ashamed about. Absolutely nothing to be ashamed about. So people, we're going to have to get it together. Y'all going to have to get it together. And if you want love, then you have to be loved.
That's right.
The change, this Dixon guy, the thing that he wants for Mr. Trump or Mr. Pence to be,
he got to get that. That's right.
He got to get it. He got to display that.
Because I'm alarmed by him, and he makes me feel anxious.
Right.
Because what he's doing is stoking racism and stoking fear.
Exactly.
So I'm alarmed by this Brandon Victor Dixon. And I don't care if y'all want to boycott Hamilton, boycott it. And you know what?
Right.
Because he was bold enough and thought he was bold enough to do that, fire him. Get somebody else to replace him.
And if I come to a Hamilton play, I'm coming there to see the play, not to be lectured.
That's right. And if you get up and you lecture Diamond and Silk, we're going to shut that whole place down. That place going to be called something. Yeah, it's going to be called something else.
That's right.
Diamond and Silk, and it's going to be called Hamilton. We're going to do us like that. We're going to get you straight. If you find out we in the building, Brandon Victor Dixon.
Yes.
That's what's going to happen.
We're going to get you straight from the gate, boo.
Listen, you all, don't forget to go and purchase your Women United for Trump t-shirts or hats. Men, purchase your Men United for Trump hat. Listen, once you purchase that, your name is going to go into a drawing.
Yes.
And we're going to draw the names on November the 25th, 2016. And we're going to be having lunch with somebody, you and the guest.
That's right.
So visit the Diamond and Silk store to make your purchase, and you can make your purchase tonight. You got a few days before November the 25th hit.
And don't forget to like our Facebook page. We're trying to reach 1 million likes. Also, don't forget about our Unity Prayer Chain going on at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Someone asked the other day, why is 11:21 so significant? Well, let me tell them right quick.
Go ahead and tell them, girl.
That's the exact time that Donald Trump made his announcement that he will be running for president of the United States. When he literally said those words, it was at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's why every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we say our prayer for Donald Trump's protection, for this country, even for the protesters, that God would give them a mind to get their behinds out the street.
Go put in the application.
Go put in the application. That's right.
Okay, y'all. What, girl? We're just coming to give you the 211. We call it 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
And listen, we will see you all next time right here on Facebook Live.
That's right.
Hey, we ain't going nowhere.
No, we're not.
We just getting started, y'all.
That's right.
We love y'all. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye.